This week, despite an unwanted result, I think there are quite a few positive aspects to consider. I publish the highlights not to provide an alternative to having to watch the whole game, but rather because after those 7 minutes worth of highlights, one can get down to the facts, to what was really created and achieved, irrespective of the possession, opinions, luck, no luck. If you've watched it, we started off quite well with a new formation that probably got them by surprise. We dominated in the first 20 minutes, but the goal being disallowed changed the mood a bit. It took Sunbury 24 minutes before even being able to play one interesting ball in our box. However, something happened in the last 20 minutes of that first half, and you can see that they simply increased the pressure and became a lot more direct. The second half started very well. We scored and we had good momentum for about 10 minutes. However, as the game progressed and evolved, the amount of errors increased with fatigue. But what really caught my eye was once again the inability to finish what we create with the hard work you all put in. And this is what is truly missing from the highlights. Really, the amount of times you progress the ball forward outside or just inside the box, but which resulted in nothing, not even a shot on target. This is the same as what we discussed last week, the week before, and the one before, and so on. And it is indeed the original scene of the squad. I don't think there is anything tactical. We could go 3-4-3, 4-4-1-1, 4-3-3. That does not seem to be the problem here. I just want you to look at the first 20 minutes of play when you were all fresh. And just to show you why we are not creating, why we are not being dangerous, and why we are not having shots on target. We are in the third minute of play. Have a look at how we started. We are dominating and we're doing very well. Throw in, they just kick it backwards. Jimmy wins the ball up in the air. We press. All they can do is kick it back. Number 9 drops. But Jimmy again comes to the rescue. We have the ball. And have a look at how high we are on the pitch. We've got the ball. It's looking good. The sequences that we have worked on straight away, they are objectively taking place. Hamish gets down to the wing, cross. End result is we've got 1, 2, 3 attacking the box, plus Kaz scanning just outside. And instead, the ball is with the Sunbury keeper. We are controlling the ball. Our patterns of play, what I asked you to do with the midfielders to come and start building from the back. We are doing that. Well done. So I can't complain here. Have a look. We win the ball. Off we go. Have a look at these. Okay, I'm asking myself, that ball, we got a player with space in front, like that. So that ball in reality, I think it's Alejandro, should have played straight away into that space. Instead, we are a little bit stubborn. We go, gets late, we lose possession. 5th minute of play. Long ball down in the wide area. They try to clear it backwards. I don't know how Hamish performed some magic there. We've got the ball just outside the box. I know it's on our right foot and Oli is a left footer, but I mean, this is a shot on target with his right. But we insist and we go until we get absolutely going nowhere. And ball goes out. There's a throw in for us just a few seconds later. Look how high we are. I mean, I guess we got 3 at the back and we got our sort of right back almost on the edge of their final third. So we are pressing. Kaz is able to control it. Now all he needs to do now, like before, play the ball into space, right? Alejandro is ready to go. Look how much space we've got, right? This is all stuff that we work very, very hard for, and yet a touch, another touch, another touch. We don't play the ball forward. Ball goes out. 6th meter of play. Look how high we are. Time and space, those sequences. Here, it's on his right foot. Ball is played into space. There should be a touch and a shot straight away on target. But we don't do that. We take a touch, we try to cut it in, and we lose possession. 2 minutes later, Alejandro, well done, wins the ball. Alejandro goes, right? Alejandro goes, scans. Well, here there's space here, space here, space down here. That ball should be another touch and should be put in. I know Alejandro is a left footer, but you know that is what should be happening. But we take a touch and another touch and another touch until it becomes too late. Have a look at these sequence of play that we practiced. This is probably the best we've had, right? We practiced that. Again, ball reaches over there, but we put it in and ball goes across and no one is there to receive it. And have a look at this passage of play. Again, great sequences. We get the ball there, and again, the cross comes in. No one is there to receive it. I don't think I need to go any longer. I promise I was only going to look at the first 20 minutes. But when you ask yourself why we cannot score goals, it's all about that final third uh, type of decisions, what we do, and that is preventing us from creating more. So we'll have to work very much on trying to improve our decision making here, from here onwards. We do get the ball in these positions of the pitch, as I've shown you how many times we got it just in the first 20 minutes. Obviously, we cannot expect a squad with this level of fitness to be able to do that for 90 minutes. But clearly, in the first 20 minutes, we should have been able to at least have a few shots on target. And instead, as you know, as I've shown you just in the last few minutes, despite all the dominance, we basically had 0 shots on target.